Alright guys, here we are. So this is Champions League, Barcelona against Roma. Now, you know what? I could make this pretty much very, very boring and very, very pointless, i.e. Roma stand no chance in hell of beating Barcelona. Barcelona are too good, it's going to be over in the first leg. And I'm even going to come out and say that I predict a 3-0 for Barcelona. I predict a standard low application for Barcelona in this game. But the reason why you guys subscribe to this channel, reason why you like this, that this is about analysis. I'm not here for cool little views and do this whole ha. Let's just do crazy reactions and like Casey and those guys. And look, I'm not that guy. I'm a football analyst. I love the game. I look into the intricacies of the game. So I'm gonna try and give an argument for what Roma need to do against Barcelona. And the key thing is, your boy Eusebio was actually named after the great Eusebio. Your boy Eusebio Di Francesco. You need a plan for Messi. The first thing before you do anything is a plan for Messi. Roma need to get a man on Messi. So for Nainggolan, who I think is a tough player, you just need to get close and physical with Messi. Now, the danger about that is the kind of referee that you have. Because most referees, especially most European referees, they're going to call a lot of fouls. Because again, if this was South America, you can get physical, you can get tight, you can bully him. But in Europe, and especially in the UEFA, and it's because it's Messi as well, you're going to get a lot of fouls called because he's going to get protected, especially in Europe. But he doesn't get protected the same way in South America. But I think they have to be tight on him. Whether they need to double team him or not, but I think they need to take Messi out of the game and restrict what he does. That has to be the first thing. And I'm shocked that more teams don't employ this kind of tactic, i.e. you have to just be close to him, force him out wide, congest the middle, make it difficult for him to thread passes through. If he beats one man, he doesn't beat the second man. That's the key thing. As soon as he beats the first man, the second man has to come into him and go tight. And it's just all about timing those tackles. And what I always advise is, this is a much more difficult tackle to have, the tackle from behind. Because the tackle from behind is a tackle that he doesn't know is coming. But the difficulty of the tackle from behind, that is the hardest tackle to execute. That's the danger. The tackle from behind is the hardest tackle to execute. But if you can execute it, it is the best way to tackle Messi because he doesn't know that you're coming. Because I saw this employed against him in the Copa America final, the first one. And I think it was Valdivia or the Chile boys that were doing this a lot, where they were tackling him from behind and they were winning the ball. But the thing about that was that the way they were tackling could have been called for a foul in Europe, boy. Because of South America, like, nah, man. We're like physical and thugs here. But I think once Roma do that, I think Dzeko can cause some issues. Umtiti is a great defender. Let's be real. He's a great defender. But I do feel if you can get Perotti on the ball, if you can get Florenzi on the ball, get them on the overlap and just puts in a nice cross across to a nice high cross. Because the thing about the cross towards the keeper, I don't think whether Dzeko is suited to that, because Dzeko, I think you've got to use his height. You've got to have a nice cross curving away. Dzeko get and it's a question of probability and numbers. But I think if he gets enough good crosses in, Dzeko can get his head to one of those. I think he can beat Ter Stegen. I definitely think it can happen. So I think the Perotti guy is going to be important. Florence is going to be important. Roma's wide play is going to be important. It's a big pitch, and I just think that and especially for Nainggolan as well, he has a huge job because he's going to hold that midfield, track Messi, track Iniesta, really get some interceptions, and once he has the ball, he's going to be able to quickly offload the ball and put it out wide, and for the wide men to try and move that ball in there. And I just think Dzeko can cause some issues because of his height, his heading ability, his aerial ability, and his ability on the ground. He can do something. But with Barcelona, I think for Valverde, yes, they're a defensive team, but I think for Barcelona, because they know that this game is at the new camp, I still think Barcelona still feel confident that they can still get G's in Rome. But I think Valverde says, let's try to end this in the first leg. And I think you may see a slightly more offensive Barcelona. And I think you'll see what they did similar to Chelsea, i.e. I do feel Valverde will say in the first 5-6 minutes, hustle up, play offensive up, Iniesta people, that ball goes forward. That ball does, for the first 5-6 minutes, that ball always goes forward. Keep hitting them, and literally those boys do not get an inch away from their last third. So camp them in, press high. We are getting at least 1 or 2 Gs in the first 5-6 minutes. So I think what Valverde wants is that we want to be a goal up in the first 5 minutes, preferably 2 goals up in the next 5-6 minutes. Once that happens, sit back defensively, let them come towards us. We hit them on the counter. I think that is the plan that they used against Chelsea, and I think that is the plan they're going to use in this game. And again, Messi is going to be crucial. I think if Messi has the ball, is given the freedom to dictate, we will see a lubrication, perhaps a resurrection, perhaps even a reincarnation. I repeat, if Messi is allowed to breathe, is allowed to dance, is allowed to do what he wants to do and given espacio, he is going to get that nyash, okay? Those guys that do not know what I mean by if I say nyash, please ask your Nigerian friends. I'm sorry, Roma. Respect you. I'm going with a 3-0. Going with a 3-0 to Barcelona. I think it's going to be a standard lubrication. 3-0 to Barcelona. But Roma, if you can surprise people and make this interesting, it'll be very good if you can take something away to Roma. If Roma can keep it to 2-0, or dare I say 2-1 would be a superb result. 2-1 would be a superb result. If they can keep it to 2-0, I don't know. Look, because even 2-0, I told you Barcelona, they're going to score in Rome. So look, I don't know. Thank you for watching this video. Think about pledging and become a Half of Football Hot patron. Pledge an amount each month and gain access to exclusive videos from your boy, the Football Hot, for more analysis. Peace.